How's it going, everybody? January 10th, it is the last day of late muzzleloader season. And we're in the blind, exactly where Allie shot that old bully buck. If you have not watched that, go check that out. But what I've been doing the last 10 days, I've been hunting Tony's Big 8. We didn't know he was alive. We had no pictures of him. There was one spot that we thought he could be bedding and staying and feeding without coming out of this big low spot, this little drainage. And I thought there's no way that deer would feed, bed, sleep, and everything and not come out of there. Because Tony hunted his tower nonstop. And if anything came up out of there, he would see it. It'd be right in front of him. But Big 8 was either dead or he was bedding in there and we didn't know it. So I said, you know what? I'm grabbing the camera, the muzzleloader, just in case. There's a big deer we had pictures of at the end of November, just in case maybe that deer was in there. So I just took the muzzleloader just in case, and lo and behold, I get 200 yards from that little drainage ditch thing, and there's Big 8. He is feeding 200 yards away from me, and that is the first time I've laid eyes on him since the last time I hunted that farm when I brought my wife Allie on like November 27th. So he was alive. We were glad. We're like, okay, this is where he's bedding. He just stepped out to feed at 3:30 out of this ditch. This is exactly where he is. So I just sat there, didn't move. I filmed him, get as much footage as possible. And the next day, I decided, Tony, we're going to get you over here. Tony's going to get over here, and we're going to get a shot. And Tony's going to kill his deer. His deer he calls Big 8. He's been after him for 3 years. In 21, in November, Tony put an arrow in his scapula. It just was a crazy story. So I located the deer, found out where he was bedding and why he was not on all of our cutting links. And then we got Tony there the next evening, and he showed up after light, like 3 minutes after light, 120 yards away on the top of the hill. He came out of the same drainage, but he didn't come out where I encountered him the day before. So Big 8's making it through the year. Goal is to find his sheds, and that deer will be 7.5 or 8.5 years old. And this year is his biggest rack at 6.5 or 7.5. So, we'll see what he does next year. Okay, so let me explain what I'm doing at this farm. Only 5-year-old deer left is the deer we call Lefty. Filmed him, had some encounters with him last year, bow hunting. Encountered him out here late season. I found his shed, and then one of my buddies in his farm back here found the other shed, so we have the match set to him. I thought he was 4, and then this fall got some pictures, and I was like, okay, yeah, he definitely was 4 last year. He is 5 this year. So I do really like to see deer like this get to 6.5. It just all depends. I want a really good encounter with him to see kind of exactly how much bigger he got, and if I think he'll get bigger at 6.5. I don't know, it's just weird. It's one of these things where like this deer's not big at 3, 4, and now 5. It's like, should I give him till 6? Is he gonna blow up at 6? Or should I just get him out of here so he's not a bully buck at 6 next year? So number one target here late season was bull. We could have had him killed pretty easy. He got shot, shotgun hunting. on the property we got permission for. Then we had proposed buck I shot with my bow, 7.5-year-old deer, possibly 8.5. And then Allie's bully buck is a 5-year-old. And then now Lefty is the last 5-year-old or older deer. So I'm really thinking if I get an opportunity, I get some really good, beautiful footage of him, I think I'm going to shoot him. Just so we got a fresh plate for next year. No 5-year-old deer. And that's the other thing. The best genetics out of all those deer was bull. And he was at least 6.5. So, so I think management-wise, I think I'm going to, if I get an opportunity at Lefty, I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to say my prayers, get quiet, and enjoy the last hunt of late season. Alright guys, I thought I could see all these does coming out over here where these two bucks are sparring. I seen like 12, 14 does come out, and then I seen these two come up over the hill and start sparring. So those two definitely came out on the bottom side of that hill where I can't see. I still gotta see like 4 more does coming out now. But so pretty much Lefty could be on the back side of this hill. I just can't see him yet. So I'm a little worried about that, but alright guys, there's two shed bucks. I ain't wondering if Lefty's not out here in shed. There's so many shed bucks I can't even count them. Alright guys, I have confirmed that is a fawn doe. So she is going to be our backup over here if Lefty don't come out. We got some a mature doe behind her, probably another, I know it don't look like it, but another 100 yards. So she's going to be our target. But we still got time. Lefty could come out. Barely got camera light for the main camera. Gotta give her a range. .222. Alright, we're on her with the camera. I think I dropped her, guys. Alright guys, I had to, when I ran over here to make sure she dropped, I just walked back to the truck. But it's a 225-yard shot, and she dropped. You guys, it was a doe. It was a fawn doe. Let's go. I was praying so hard. Let's go. Buck tag earned, baby. Thank you, God. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm I'm so blessed right now. Alright guys, if you made it to the end of this video, I really, really appreciate it. I know this video is really chopped up. I just wanted to let everybody that was following along know, about Big 8 and kind of that stuff, and my urban doe update. Finally got that buck tag earned. There's 3 4-year-olds in there that I've got pictures of throughout the fall, and I think they're gonna be studs. Also, the dream buck update. The reason I did not go after him late season is he ended up shedding December 26th, day after Christmas, and he shed both sides, and he's been on me ever since he shed. So he's still there, he's alive, nothing's wrong with him. Just that cold snap and him being worn down from the rut, I think, is just what made him shed so early. Speaking of that last hunt for Lefty, I filmed 5 shed bucks, so shed hunting's coming really soon. But before then, actually right now, I'm going out and I'm locating coyotes for possibly tomorrow night. So, and this year will be the first year I'm going to try to film our coyote hunts at night. So I can film through my scope. I got a super hogster, so I'll be filming through the scope. Also, I'll have the main camera in IR mode pointed at us, me and my buddy, for like a second angle, and the GoPro in my pocket for audio. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully I can put together some pretty cool coyote hunts, and I'll really try to make it informative in exactly what I'm doing and how we're setting up, and I'll explain all that in the intro before we leave the truck. But so that'll be pretty fun. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I really appreciate everybody who takes their time out of their day to watch my videos. Take care and God bless.